Evaluating expressions with substitution. Well, this sounds like it's really hard, but it's actually very simple. Just remember to plug and chug. So here we have an expression AB, and what we're being asked to do is to evaluate the expression. It says, what is AB if A is 3 and B is 2? Now what some kids will do, they think, well, they just substitute 3 for A and 2 for B, and the answer is 32. Well, remember, when there's no symbol between two variables, that means you're multiplying. So if we take AB, which is multiplication, and we replace the A with a 3 and the B with a 2, 3 times 2 is 6. AB would be 6 if A is 3 and B is 2. In the next example, in the next expression, we have A minus AB. So what we want to do is plug and chug. We're going to replace both A's with 8, and we're going to replace the B with 0.5. So don't forget about order of operations. We need to do the multiplication here before we subtract. So 8 times 0.5 is 4. I'm going to extend the page here. And 8 minus 4 is 4. So remember, plug and chug. Let's look at a couple more examples. So what is ABC if A is 6, B is 4, and C is 2? Remember, there's no symbols here, but that would mean A times B times C. So I'm going to replace the A with a 6, the B with a 4, and the C with 2. And I'm going to do order of operations. 6 times 4 is 24, times 2. This would be 48. In our next example, AB minus C, let's evaluate that if A is 6, B is 4, and C is 2. Remember, plug and chug. Real easy. So we're going to do A is 6 times B is 4 minus C is 2. Remember our order of operations. We want to do our multiplication first. That's 24 minus 2. So this example would be 22. And the last one here, let's evaluate AB minus AC. So A is 6 times B is 4 minus A is 6 times C is 2. So order of operations, we're going to do 6 times 4 first. That's 24 minus 6 times 2. So we're going to do the multiplication first. Remember, PEMDAS. We do multiplication before we do subtraction. And 12 would be our answer. We'll do 3 more examples, and I think you probably have this. In this one we have A. Remember, this is a division symbol, so this is A divided by C plus B. Plug and chug. We're going to replace the A with 6. I'm going to replace the C with 2. And I'm going to replace the B with 4. Plug in and then just chug along until you get your answer. So here, remembering order of operations, we have a choice of either doing division first or addition. We're going to do the division first. So 6 divided by 2 would be 3. I'm going to write it over here. And then we would just do 3 plus 4. And that would be 7. In the next example, we have 2 times C times B. So let's plug and chug. This would be 2 times C is 2 times B is 4. And doing order of operations, we'll just go left to right. 2 times 2 is 4. And then 4 times 4 is 16. One last example. What is C times B squared? Plug and chug. So we're going to replace the C with 2 times B is 4 squared. Well, remember order of operations, PEMDAS, we don't have any parentheses, but we do have exponents. We need to do that first. So 4 squared would give us 16. And then 2 times 16 is 32. So piece of cake. Just remember, when you're evaluating expressions with substitution, use plug and chug.